Listen, I ain't got time for this.
Don't speak to me like that.
Come and speak to me, yeah? Right, okay, right. You've been causing some issues.
No, he ain't. He hasn't.
I'm talking to him. Okay, I'm not talking to you.
Calm yourself down. Calm your attitude down. Speak to the public with respect.
Listen, go away.
I'm telling you to calm down.
Go away.
Yeah, I'm DP audit. Respect. I'm carrying on all I want. Speak to the public with respect and integrity like you're meant to. Why is there no police here?
Go and speak to the inspector.
You call through now and tell him to send
No, you don't tell me what to do, pal.
Oh, shut your attitude up as well, you. Wind your neck in. Wind your neck in, yes.
Wind my neck in.
Yeah, you're the police officer. See that? That's a claim and a half. You're getting a claim against you. You little you're losing your job, you little...
Yeah, you think so?
See that, guys?
That's assault.
Witnesses, yeah?
You do nothing wrong.
You assaulted me.
Right.
On camera.
Whoa.
Yo, he's off his head. He can't be a copper.
Whoa.
That's... look at that. Look at that. Wind your neck in.
When the auditor calmly confronted the officer about his rude and aggressive behavior, he did nothing more than ask for calm and restraint. Instead of responding professionally, the officer escalated the situation and forcefully shoved the auditor to the ground over words alone. That response was not just excessive, it was entirely unjustified. What makes this incident especially troubling is that it was not a split-second reaction to danger. It appeared to be a deliberate act meant to assert authority through intimidation. The officer reacted not to a threat, but to being questioned. That is not law enforcement, it is a misuse of power. Officers are trained to remain composed under scrutiny, not to resort to force when challenged. The fact that this happened in front of multiple witnesses only reinforces how serious the misconduct was. Rather than setting a professional example, the officer exposed what happens when authority goes unchecked and accountability is ignored.
Nah, I'm in public. Shut your mouth and your attitude up. You're a public of the servant, a servant of the public. There's no, you're breaching the peace.
You ain't spraying him. You ain't spraying him. And I'm doing nothing wrong.
No, you're not. You speak to him like that's what you're doing. You don't get to speak to public like that. You don't get to speak to people like you're speaking to him. That's not how your role works. You're a police officer of the law, serving the crowd and serving the people. Respect and integrity. Remember your oath and your college of peace in training. You're absolute disgrace. The way you push me over now, you're getting a claim against you. You're getting sued. You should lose your job for that as well.
Okay, we'll see.
Yeah, we will see, won't we? And you're going to be all over the internet. Do you know how many people are going to see you? You're live now.
Good for you.
Welcome to YouTube, you how about that?
Okay, swear at me once more, I'll lock you up.
Higher threshold. Is there any complainants? Is there any complainants for my swearing? Any complainants? Your officers need to arrest you.
Okay.
You assaulted me.
Right.
You need to arrest your fellow officer. Section 26, he just pushed me on the ground, threatened me with power for telling him to rack himself. Now, arrest your officer.
The auditor calls for the officer's arrest under Section 26 of the Criminal Justice and Courts Act 2015, which makes it a criminal offence for police officers to abuse their powers or engage in misconduct while performing their duties. In this situation, the auditor was not involved in a volatile incident and posed no threat. He was simply holding the officer accountable for unprofessional conduct when he was suddenly assaulted. This incident closely mirrors the case of former South Wales police officer Richard Healing, who was convicted under the same law for abusing his authority. In both cases, the actions were not about enforcing the law but about misusing power to exert control. Healing's conviction stands as a clear warning that such behaviour is not only unacceptable, but criminal, and it reinforces the legal precedent for holding officers accountable when they step outside the limits of their authority.
Lying on YouTube, you're going on YouTube, you don't do your jobs correctly, you're going to look like idiots. Now he's assaulted, he's assaulted me, mate.
We need to work out what's gone on.
He's pushed me, his foot to me like that because he was speaking to him like club and I told him to speak to members of the public respect like you're meant to professionally, and that is the worst example. He needs to be fired, he's getting sued or we're putting a claim against him. That was outrageous. Arrest him. Arrest him. Do your job that the College of Policing tells you to arrest him.
You need to relax, you need to calm down.
You need to arrest him.
You here, you need to talk to me, tell me what's going on. So obviously dealing with
he was talking to him and the way he was speaking to him was disgusting. The way you do not speak to members of the public like that. The way he was disgusting. Everything about him was disgusting. He's going to get, do you know how many views he's going to do online now? Well, he'll go viral with the way that was. That was one of the worst situations I've ever seen. I've done this for a year now. You need to arrest him.
Okay, well, we're not going to arrest him. But
you're not going to arrest your colleague when he's just broke the law and assaulted a member of the public.
But you're entitled to make
What does your College of Policing treat you at the beginning? When call your officers. No, you listen to me. He has assaulted me and broke the law.
Listen to you. You're told to make a complaint online.
Yeah, all good.
You're getting sued, mate.
Okay.
Instead of acknowledging wrongdoing or addressing the legal challenge raised by the auditor, the officer chose to portray himself as the victim, as though his personal discomfort outweighed the public's right to accountability. However, police officers are trained to maintain composure, even in tense situations. Feeling uncomfortable is not a legal justification for using force, especially for someone entrusted with a badge and sworn to uphold the law. Treating discomfort as a reason for aggression is deeply concerning. This incident was not about safety, it was about control. When that control was questioned, the officer did not de-escalate, did not clarify his actions, and did not walk away. Instead, he pushed a person to the ground and attempted to justify it with an unsupported and baseless claim. That is not professional policing. It is misconduct, plain and simple.
Okay.
Right, identify yourself.
7459.
Name, station.
Okay, don't need to give money.
Yes, you do.
No.
3 forms. You've used your powers against me. 3 forms of identification.
Don't point at me.
I'll point like the one. No.
Yeah.
3 forms of identification. You're going to push me again, are you?
If you can put in my space, yes.
Oh, you're in my space now. What would happen if I
What
pushed
I'm
you?
doing, well, you can try.
Ah, see what I mean?
Yeah.
See this, people?
Yeah.
You're welcome
Alright,
to YouTube.
Have a good day.
What's name and fucking station
Have a
as
good
well?
day, sir.
Name and station. I don't know. On his name and station, he's got to give 3 forms of identification.
According to College of Policing guidelines, officers are required to identify themselves when requested, providing their name, rank, and station, particularly in incidents involving the use of force. This requirement is not a courtesy. It is a safeguard designed to protect the public and ensure accountability. In this case, the officer had just used force against a member of the public and then refused to identify himself. That behavior is not only unprofessional, it is deeply troubling. It damages public trust, undermines transparency, and weakens the foundation of democratic policing. For justice to be pursued, the public must know who is responsible. Without that basic information, misconduct goes unchallenged and unchecked. The officer's refusal to identify himself after such a serious incident appears deliberate, and that makes it indefensible.
You ain't gonna have a good day when it follows through on you. Welcome to YouTube as well.
Thank you.
Look at this guy. Look at him. Look at the state of him.
Really?
Yeah, the state here.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Have a good day.
Absolute.
Cheers. Swear at me again, I'll lock you up.
Because you can't use a higher threshold. You can't lock me up for that.
Really?
Yeah, section 5.
Really? You think so? That's it, you can walk him back.
See, he was going to arrest me, guys. Will, sort him out, man. He's horrible, mate.
Right, how's it going?
Him, he pushed me over there. His attitude stinks. He's threatening to arrest me, power spray me. The opposite of you. He needs to be sacked. He needs to be arrested. He should be arrested by fellow officers under your College of Policing to protect members of the public. He should be arrested for that.
Let's be clear. The auditor had just been assaulted. He was visibly shaken, injured, and understandably upset. Expressing distress through strong language in that moment does not constitute harassment or disorderly conduct. It is a natural human reaction to being physically harmed by someone in a position of authority. The officer's response, threatening arrest for further swearing, was not just unprofessional, it was an abuse of power. Police officers are held to a higher standard for a reason. Their training emphasizes restraint, emotional control, and de-escalation, not retaliation. This incident reflects more than a single poor decision. It reveals a complete lack of remorse, reflection, and understanding of public service. Threatening arrest in response to an emotional reaction only compounds the original misconduct and further erodes public trust.
Well, as you know,
You should have arrested him. Wait till you see the footage.
we can't arrest anyone, as you know. As a piece
You
of dog.
can't know. They should have arrested him.
So what you can do, if you want to make a complaint.
Well, I've never experienced anything like him.
Well, I haven't seen
Ever,
you
mate.
hear what you said.
Ever. You know I'm sound reviews when it's a sound.
So you know what
I've never experienced
Let me
that.
just say one thing.
He is a dangerous police officer. He should not be in the
one thing
police.
to
You should not be in the police. You are a dangerous police officer. You are a dangerous police officer. You should not be in a front-facing role. You should not be going out the public. You are disgusting. You are a shame.
Stand back.
Shameful. Shameful. You should not be a front-facing officer to the public. You are a danger to the public, my friend. You're the reason people like me exist, because of people like you.
You know that as well as me, this place is covered in cameras. Okay? So, ergo, if you have a complaint, and you're an auditor, you probably feel.
I've got it on film, yeah, I will.
Mr. What can I call you?
Just call me DP.
DP.
Or Paul, call me Paul, call me Paul.
So, if you want to make a complaint, which is really alright, whatever happened will be covered in cameras, won't it?
Yeah, he cannot be in a role as a police officer, I'm sorry.
What I would suggest...
I'm not having a go at you, that was outrageous.
What I would suggest is, after an incident like that, our adrenaline is high, which can lead to action...
Nah, when you see the footage, there's no excuse for his behaviour then. Initially.
Whatever's happened is happened.